Come on, you almost got it. That's too bad. Alright, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another zombies video. No particular reason behind me doing this today. I'm still working through getting that LW3 gold in multiplayer, obviously. But today I was in the mood for some zombies, in particular going for like a really long run. Because even since starting zombies, I haven't really done that yet. All I've really done with zombies so far is use it for leveling up weapons. And because of the whole XP thing, as a lot of people I'm sure know now, the most efficient way to level up weapons, which is what I've been doing with the 50 cal, is to basically just do the first 10 rounds. Like, don't even bother buying any perks or anything. Just do the first 10 rounds, and then once you get to round 10, quit and start over. That's going to be the most effective way to get you as much XP as possible. But I've been getting kind of bored of that, so I thought, you know what? Let me just hop into a game and just go for a good old-fashioned high round run, you know? And in the spirit of keeping things productive to make sure I'm still working towards the stuff that I want, I figured I'd do it with this Pellington here, because I already have it maxed out, so I already have all the challenges unlocked for it and whatnot. So I can start kicking on this thing, working on like Dark Aether and, you know, Plague Diamond snipers and whatnot. Actually, the snipers and zombies are pretty effective. I was surprised while I was leveling up the LW3. Like, the Tundra was kicking some butt. I don't know how the Pellington's gonna do. The headshot multiplier still seems pretty good. So we'll see how this thing holds up against like elites and stuff. Actually, this is one thing that does annoy me about zombies. If you have a camo on, like I'm running my gold camo on my Pellington. If you have a camo on, you don't get those cool pack-a-punch camos. That's kind of annoying. I wish it would like override it, you know? So I just got those first few rounds out of the way. As you can see, it's round 7. I'm just working through getting pack-a-punch, and right now, if you don't know what I'm doing the coffin dance Easter egg, because if you do this with no perks, you get free Juggernaut. That one always messes me up, man. I always forget where that one is. I always have to like Google it and shit. Did I not hit it? It's not going. It's worth mentioning, by the way, that I have absolutely no idea how I'm supposed to play this map. Wait, did I miss one? Hold on. Oh, wait, that wasn't one. It's that. That's what I did wrong. Yeah, like I was just saying, it should be worth mentioning, I am by no means a zombies pro. I have no idea how to do the Easter egg or any of the pro shit on this map. This is literally the only thing I know outside of like doing the pack-a-punch. Which actually, I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty cool Easter egg. I enjoy this. This reminds me a lot of that one Easter egg from Halo Reach where like if you did a whole bunch of, I think you had to hit buttons. If you hit all the buttons in a certain way, you'd go in and the grunts would be having a rave in one of the buildings towards the end of the game. But yeah, aside from this, I don't really know what I'm doing. I knew how to put together the pack-a-punch, and I think that's about it. I know how to like exfil and stuff, although I've never done it on purpose. I don't know how to do the Easter egg. I don't know how to get the free wonder weapon. I don't know any of that shit. This is just gonna be a nice casual run, right? I'm just gonna be basing this off of my zombie knowledge and instincts that I acquired 10 years ago and haven't really done anything with since. Yeah, see, so you get your free Juggernaut, you get all this stuff, and it looks like I just got the wonder weapon, so that's pretty sick. Which one is it? It's the shock one. This is the only one I've ever gotten. I know there's more of them, but I've never gotten any of the other ones. That's another fun thing about using the snipers. If you upgrade them, they can like one-shot that dude to the head. Like the LW3 double pack-a-punch was one-shotting the guy and the split guys for a pretty long time. I did one run where I was like in the mid-20s, and it was still pretty effective. But yeah, so like I was saying, there's not gonna be a whole lot to this run. I'm not gonna be doing anything fancy, no challenges. I'm basically just using the Pellington because I had all the challenges unlocked. Like you should have seen when I was running the train at the very beginning there. Oh my god, yeah, look at that. But yeah, when I was running trains at the beginning in this room, like I was earning camos like crazy at the beginning there, just all those little ones, like getting 3 critical hits like in a rapid succession or whatever. I really need Deadshot Daiquiri, man. That's gonna make everything so much easier. If you're running snipers on zombies, Deadshot Daiquiri makes the whole thing a joke. And there's 2. Yeah, doing this with a sniper rifle makes things a lot easier. But yeah, like I know those guys drop like some piece to something. I don't know what that thing is. I doubt I'll get everything done in this run. I don't really have nearly enough confidence in my abilities to say I'm gonna do a run where I kill 2,500 zombies with this pack-a-punched weapon and get 2,500 crits along with all the other challenges. But it is always possible, you know? But yeah, speaking of leveling weapons, man, the way they did XP for zombies actually just doesn't make any sense to me. Like I understand that they needed to balance it somewhat so that zombies wasn't just always and forever the most efficient way to level your weapons up. And then also like Syndicate made a really good point on his live stream the other day. Like if zombies weapon leveling was so fast that you could like finish a weapon like very, very easily, people would run out of things to do on this game super fast. So like from that perspective, I definitely get it. It's just annoying because especially like, you know, once I get done this and then like once I do the 50 cal and finish off Plague Diamond snipers, I don't really have any other weapons that are like very high leveled. Like I'm gonna be leveling killing guns as I'm doing the challenges. And that's gonna be annoying as hell because I'm gonna run into the same thing I run into in the multiplayer when I'm doing challenges, which is essentially that I'm done all of my challenges before I've unlocked the next set of challenges. I don't know, it's kind of this weird thing. Like, I think about it, you know, I put my game designer hat on, right? And I try and really think about what the best way to do this is, and I can't really come up with one, because, you know, on the one hand, like, yeah, keeping the weapon leveling this difficult is really annoying for the players, obviously. But then on the flip side, the other thing you could do is you could do it the way Modern Warfare did it, where you just make all the challenges so stupid and ridiculous that people will never complete them in a reasonable amount of time, which is also annoying. But then you don't want all of it to be too easy because people are just going to complete it right away and then there's just no point. Anyway, we'll see how far I go. I don't know if I'm going to talk through this whole thing. I mean, you're not going to see it if I talk through this whole thing, obviously. This is going to be a cut com, kind of like how I normally do. I spent a lot of time thinking about how I want to do content on this because I do want to continue doing zombies content. It's just weird because obviously zombies as a game mode isn't super conducive to my video style. But we'll see. I mean, I'm definitely going to document the dark Aether grind or whatever, right? Like, I'm definitely going to make sure that that's all up here. I'll at least make a video on each gun that I finish. If not, make videos on them while I'm working on them as well. I don't want everything on the channel for the next year just to be me raging at this multiplayer, right? Probably just gonna wind up turning this into like a full-on commentary series or something like that, you know what I mean? Talk about random shit while shooting zombies running in a circle. That kind of deal, you know? It will be funny to see how many of these camos I got done, like, in rapid succession after this session is over, though. But yeah, anyway, like, I know there are more objectives for you to do while you're in the Aether or whatever, aside from just completing Pack-a-Punch. Like, I can see on this pause screen here, like, all that shit at the bottom there. Like, I know there's more stuff for me to be doing, I just don't know what it all is. Wrecked. Yeah, the fucking split zombies are always way more annoying for me than the big guy. The big guy's not too bad because he just kind of stands there and doesn't really bother you. But the little guys are annoying because they blend in with the crowd, so they're hard to hit. And I don't know, I feel like I take more damage from them. I know the big guy's got that melee attack that can like one-shot you or whatever, but I feel like the little guys just bother me more, you know? They're just more annoying. Kind of like the dogs. The dogs on this game are way more annoying than I remember the dogs on the other games being. There you go, 250 kills with the Pellington while it's Pack-a-Punched. I'm 1/10 of the way there, everybody. Dark Aether will be mine soon. Probably not very soon, actually. That's probably a much more long-term project than I'm assuming, especially considering the fact that I really haven't taken into account that double XP is going away in a couple days, and I really haven't made very much progress on anything that's not the Barrett 50 cal. I mean, granted, I think I'm gonna have a pretty easy time with some stuff because, at least as far as like leveling them up is concerned, because a lot of the guns are pretty usable in multiplayer, which obviously is pretty much the fastest way to level up your weapon, except for like Dirty Bomb. Like most of the ARs, most of the SMGs, the LMGs, like I can just take those into multiplayer, right? And level them up that way if zombies isn't feeling particularly efficient. One interesting thing about the way zombies works now, like what with the damage upgrades and the changes to the Pack-a-Punch system and all that, is the fact that one-shot weapons like snipers feel a good deal more viable than they ever were before. Because like I remember back in Black Ops, I used to do like sniper runs as challenges, like only using snipers after you get one out of the box. And the thing was, after you Pack-a-Punch like the L96, for example, that thing stopped being a one-shot in like the mid-20s. And then you were basically just carrying around this bolt-action rifle that really didn't do a very good job actually killing anything. But I'm not gonna lie, this is feeling pretty good. I got this thing Pack-a-Punch to level 2. I mean, obviously the damage is really good against the regular zombies. I'll be interested to see how this does against elites. Speaking of which, I think that might wind up being the hang-up, because I think you need to kill, what, like 15 of them or something? And, you know, obviously, I mean, this is only the third one I've even encountered at all. Dude, can this fucking stop? I don't have any stims left. I might die here. I'm gonna die here because this fucking dog will not leave me alone. Yeah, that's the one nice thing about having a Pack-a-Punch sniper rifle is you can literally just fucking two-shot these guys. I'm not looking forward to having to use like an SMG against them or whatever. Or the knife, actually. The knife's probably gonna be a nightmare. Does it count as an elimination if you do most of the damage with something else and then just finish them off with the knife? Because if that's the case, like I could just do what I'm doing right now, right? Just like shoot him a couple times with a sniper and then just like last hit him with the knife, basically. I mean, I do know that the knife is a lot more viable than you would think. Like I think, what is it? I think the base knife is a one-shot until like 15 or something like that, and then obviously you can get your damage upgrades. You can probably Pack-a-Punch it since it's technically a weapon now. I don't know, can you Pack-a-Punch the knife? I wonder what the Pack-a-Punch knife looks like. Can these dogs fucking stop, bro? Holy shit. Oh, nice, I no-scoped him. Get wrecked. Ha, if only my no-scopes in multiplayer hit that well. Oh, there you go, I'm done. I think you only have to do that one 10 times. Honestly, I wish I could make this a little bit more entertaining. Like, I wish I knew more things you needed to do. You know, complete all your stuff or whatever. That just did 60,000 damage. Wait a minute. Yep, that's 60,000 damage. Yo, I'm going to wreck that elite whenever he comes back. But yeah, like, I don't really know what this is for. Like, I'm not sure what I'd be going in there to do. Maybe I'll look that up for the next episode. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, see, I told you I could one-shot that guy. Like, get absolutely destroyed. That's really all I got to say about that. So actually, here's something I've been wondering about. I haven't played any matchmaking on this game yet. The only zombies I've played have been strictly solo. How is the matchmaking? Because I remember back on Black Ops 1, I used to solo matchmake for zombies all the time. But the reason that I would do that is that the overwhelming majority of people you would find online in matchmaking for zombies on Black Ops, they would just be terrible at the game. So for me, it was kind of like a test of my abilities, right? Like, I would go online, matchmake with just some of the worst players I have ever seen in my life. Like, you know, half the time it'd be like 2 people on split screen and they wouldn't have a mic and they'd probably be like high, drunk, or both. Some combination of illicit substances impairing their ability to make accurate decisions on how to survive the zombie apocalypse, that sort of thing. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty fun. So the reason I ask is I want to know, is it still like that? Because like if it is, maybe that would be like a fun series to do on the channel, like matchmaking zombies. How far can I carry these complete scrubs? Well, I shouldn't say that. I mean, I'm really not that great at the zombies to begin with anyway. But yeah, at some point, I do got to look into that Easter egg because I do want to do it. Obviously, I want to do like the simpler one that I guess is like the main point of doing this. But I also want to do like the secret one. I don't know if you can do that one by yourself or not, but it'd be fun to take a look. Yeah, see, now we're reaching the part of the game where I'm really starting to get bored. I mean, zombies is a really repetitive game mode by nature, right? But like, I don't know, for me, it just all kind of starts blending together after a while. Back in Black Ops 1 on Kino, I don't remember how many maps were out at this point, but for whatever reason, I decided that it would be a good idea to try and get to round 100. Actually, I think I did it because I saw Syndicate do it. This is like way back in the day. And keep in mind, this is like pre-super efficient strats, like people running trains through traps or like figuring out ways to clear ultra high rounds in like 5 minutes or less. Like round 80 probably took me around like 30, 45 minutes to finish, you know? My strat was basically I was running around with a M16 Pack-a-Punch so I could buy the ammo on the stage so I didn't have to worry about that. And then I had a Pack-a-Punch Thunder Gun in my pocket. And basically that was it. I was just running around on that stage for like half hour, 45 minutes at a time, buying ammo over and over just so I could clear these rounds. I think I got to round 89 or something like that. I have no way of confirming that because back then you didn't, your solo stats weren't tracked on a leaderboard for some reason. But yeah, I think I got to like 89 or something like that and I just gave up because that was like a 8-hour session or something like that probably. Actually, it was probably a lot more than that now that I think about it. I was playing that like all day. There was a point where I was doing like 2 rounds and then pausing the game to take a break and do something else and then doing 2 more rounds. Ever since I did that, I kind of got sick of playing very long zombie sessions pretty quickly. Like there are only a handful of times I've gone for like real proper high round runs after that. Because especially back then, like it's not even like it is now where it's like, oh, you're bored, you can do the Easter egg, or oh, you're bored, you can, you know, do this or that, right? Like Kino was a very bare bones map. So I was just kind of stuck there, me, my gun, and just the noise of the zombies fucking chasing me around and stuff. And then on round 89, I didn't even down myself. I literally just quit the game. I just turned it off, went to bed. Zombies is one of those things where I wish I had a good setup for streaming because I feel like this game mode definitely is more conducive to that, right? Because like this is relaxed. I don't really have to pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm just chilling. I feel like I could easily talk to a chat. Whereas like playing multiplayer, like, you know, I gotta focus on that shit. Especially on this game because everybody's constantly sweating their tits off. Trick shot. I'm gonna trick shot this dog. Watch me. Come on. There we go. See, look. I'm a real trick shotter now, guys. Actually, aren't zombies trick shots a thing? I've never seen any content on that, but I feel like I've read that somewhere. I think zombies trick shotting is a thing. Uh-oh. Well, there it is. Oh, wait, I have a self-res. Can you get away from me before I lose my dead shot, please? But yeah, actually, I've never really been much of one for trick shotting, to be honest. I'm talking about, like, real trick shotting now. Not that I don't think it's cool. Like, it's definitely cool to see, like, you know, an absolute banger of a trick shot be hit. But at the same time, I don't know. I had some experiences that really just soured my opinion of the whole thing. So I haven't talked about this a whole lot on the channel, I don't think. But I wound up getting Modern Warfare 2 really late. I'm talking, like, mid-August, because I didn't have an Xbox to play it on at the time. I bought a copy of Modern Warfare 2, and I also bought a disc copy of COD 4. And I only played Modern Warfare 2 for a couple of weeks before going back to COD 4. And I always say that a lot of that was because by the time I picked up Modern Warfare 2, basically the whole game had just devolved into being a whole bunch of fucking noob tubers anyway. But one other thing that actually wound up turning me off from the game was I was trying to play Search and Destroy with a couple of friends at one point. Like, me and a couple of friends, we were just hanging out. We were like, oh yeah, let's play some Search. It'll be fun. Search is always a good time. And we got into 4 different Search games in a row with different people, all of whom tried to offer us Microsoft points to set up for trick shots. Like, they would get on the chat, like, in the pregame lobby and be like, yo, we'll give 1,600 Microsoft points to somebody who's willing to, you know, set up for trick shots, right? And I don't know. It's just something about that just bothered me. And I know not all trick shots are done like that, but some are. Anyway, I'm not really sure what to do anymore. I don't want to exfil because that shit stresses me out. I might just like fucking suicide or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll go for longer next time and try and like space out my topics a bit more. I say space out my topics as if this commentary was planned at all. Come on. I'm not that professional. I'm just an idiot with a mic and a PlayStation controller. That's really it. Oh, never mind. I might actually be going down. Hang on. Nope, we lived. I have been talking a lot, though. I hope this video doesn't wind up being too long. I mean, unless people prefer that. If you prefer it long, then, I mean, I'm more than happy to oblige. It's just I have noticed from my YouTube analytics, because I do check those quite frequently, that the videos of mine that seem to do best in terms of, like, overall engagement tend to be on the shorter side. Not super duper short, usually between, like, 8 and 10 minutes, I want to say. That's the stuff that tends to do the best in terms of how long people watch it. Actually, it does make me happy to know that a lot of my videos do tend to do pretty well with, viewer retention and stuff. In terms of, like, how long people watch, I mean. Oh, I died. I genuinely didn't think that was gonna happen. Dude, look at these fucking levels you get, though. I wish that worked for weapon XP. Anyway, let's have a look-see at my camos here. So we go over here to zombies. We got the first 3 of these done. So we got 1368 out of 2,500. That's not bad. 850 out of 2,500. That's a little less good. I was getting a lot more crits with the LW3. I don't know why. We're about halfway done the Pack-a-Punch kills. Vintage, elite eliminations. Obviously, I just need more elites. And then fauna, topography, and infection were actually, these might have been done before I even started the commentary. I'm not even sure, so we're pretty close. That's gonna be a side project. This is basically my I'm pissed at multiplayer, I'm coming to do this for right now kind of deal. Once I'm done Diamond Snipers and multiplayer, I'm gonna throw myself a bit more into this. Let me know if you guys enjoy this video format. This is something new. I'm experimenting, obviously, so, you know, if you think these videos are good, I'll definitely do more, or if you think they might be better a different way, then definitely give me a suggestion. I'd love to hear it. And yeah, if this video was on the longer end, let me know if you mind that as well. Because if you want to see longer videos, I'm more than happy to make them. But anyway, as always, if you enjoyed this video, definitely leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more zombies content. And yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next one.